Guys, I hate to break it to you, but if you're a Christian in crisis in your marriage, going to counseling or therapy once a week or once every other week is absolutely destroying your marriage. It is such a slow, painful way to try to save your marriage. There are way too many things that you need to be addressing right away in order to break the patterns of endless cycles of conflict, of feeling disconnected, of continuing to poison the marriage and hurt each other, letting the resentment be harbored, letting the bitterness continue to grow and those roots deepen in your heart. Guys, if you're relying on going once a week, once every other week, and talking about your problems and talking about your feelings, and you are in crisis in your marriage, you need a whole new approach, right? That is such an outdated model. Two things happen when you go in there and you talk about your feelings and problems. First of all, the feelings get exacerbated, right? The more you talk about them, the angrier you get, the more frustrated you feel. You're strengthening the neural pathways toward negativity. You can't solve a problem in an angry, resentful, or anxious state. You simply can't, right? The second thing that happens when you go in there talking about your feelings and problems is your problems get magnified. And when the problems become front and center, they get magnified. They feel bigger than they are, and your brain is noticing more and more of those problems. And it's just simply a very slow and very painful way if it works at all. And often people quit before they get there because it is so slow and painful. It's an outdated model. So guys, if you're a Christian in crisis, here's what you need. You need an all-in mentality, and you need a comprehensive plan where you've got mentors there to guide you and help you every day, step by step, right? Where you've got homework you can do. And I hate to use the word homework because some of us have some negative baggage when it comes to that word. I personally loved homework. I mean, I was kind of a nerd in school. I loved getting my homework done. But you're going to need something to work on every day, something to chew on so that you can apply it right away. We've got to be breaking the patterns faster. The rate at which you are saving your marriage is absolutely crucial when you're in crisis. And if you had a comprehensive plan, and if you had expert mentors who were godly, who could help you, who could coach you, who could guide you and help you break out of those patterns every day, imagine how fast things could change for you. Like a couple that we're working with that are just incredible. He joined and he was like, I'm all in. And very quickly, his wife was on board. And what's incredible is that in a very short amount of time, because they've got something to work on every day, and because they've got access to us every day, they are seeing such rapid transformation in the conversations that are happening and the walls that are being let down. She shared last night that she was finally able to share her heart with him. She felt safe enough to do it, and he held space for her. He was able to be present with her and give her that emotional safety, which she hadn't had in years. Or you could be like another couple that we're working with. Before they came to us, they were successful by any standard of the world, right? And yet they were trapped. They didn't get along. They had walls up between them. It was very tense. A lot of arguments, a lot of shutting down. But within a very short amount of time, going all in with the process that we've laid out, man, resentment's being pulled out. Like there is a victory now. He's declaring things that he did not declare before. We're seeing such a transformation in his heart and mind as the Spirit of God is at work in his heart, as he's chewing on the word, as he is diving in and dealing with his own heart. She is opening up. She is following his lead. She's feeling safe to share her heart. It's incredible. And they said, our communication is getting better and better. And they're only 2 weeks in. Guys, if you are in crisis in your marriage and you're realizing this very slow, painful way of dredging up the past and talking about your problems, if that's not working for you, I want to encourage you to book a call with us. Go to turnaroundmarriage.com/call. Then it'll take you to our calendar. Pick a time that you can definitely work for you and your spouse, if both of you are willing to work on the marriage. Now, we've noticed that if one person is willing to go first, let's go ahead and get started with the one. But if both are willing, let's get you both on the call. What we're going to do on that free call is basically lay out a strategy of helping you to see where you are and the root cause of why you feel stuck. But then we're not going to just stay in the problems. We're going to talk about solutions and a strategy of healing. I want to hear about what is it you want help building in your marriage. And then we will help you bridge that gap with a strategy. And if we're certain that we're the best that can help you to bridge that gap with our all-in process and program, we'll absolutely show you what that would look like to work together. But if not, we'll steer you to whoever or whatever will serve you the best. Now guys, this breakthrough call is not for everybody. It's not for those of you who are struggling with untreated substance abuse. If you are in an abusive marriage where there is physical, sexual, or verbal violence, this is not for you. And it's also not for you if you're dealing with untreated mental illness, Okay, now, for those of you who, though, you're honorable, you're hardworking, you're committed to the marriage, you're willing to do hard things, you're willing to put the work in and get resourceful with your time and energy and resources to save your marriage, this is for you. So go to turnaroundmarriage.com/call and let's get on a call soon. We've got a few slots left before the weekend. Let's talk soon.